Will quantum computers ever work? Well,
hey, welcome to Google Quantum. Come on in.
Welcome to our office.
hi, I'm Andrew. I'm a researcher here with the Google Quantum team.
And I'm Jenna, and I'm a quantum fabrication engineer.
And we're here to answer your
Top trending quantum questions.
top trending quantum questions. Top trending quantum questions. What is quantum mechanics in real life? So there's a boring answer to this question. Quantum mechanics is like the math that describes what fundamental particles do.
But there's also a fun answer. Quantum mechanics is all around us. It's like the cells in your body, it's plants, it's electrons. I always like to think that nature is quantum mechanics in a way. Yeah, what is quantum computing?
There was this famous physicist, Richard Feynman, and he was describing how the world is quantum mechanical. So if you wanted to make some computer that could simulate the world with maximal accuracy, you would want that computer to behave quantum mechanically. And so that sparked the quantum revolution, people trying to make that thing.
What is a qubit? Qubit is a quantum bit. So in a classical computer, you have a bit that's ones or zeros. A qubit can be any position of 1, 0, and in between. So think of it like a globe. Classical system, I can either be at the North Pole or the South Pole. So that would be my 1 or my 0. But quantum bits can be anywhere in between. We could be in California, Australia. And it's really this ability to access both the 0 and 1 state at the same time.
Am I made of qubits?
So you are made of quantum particles.
So qubits don't exist if there's no quantum computers.
Yeah.
And without those qubits, we don't have a processor. Why is quantum physics so hard? I ask myself that every day.
It's hard because the things we experience in our everyday life are not quantum mechanical.
It's a lot of probabilities and things in between for the same state at the same time.
I think that makes sense.
Does that make sense? Could quantum computers simulate molecules faster? That's the hope. Yeah.
Imagine instead of having to run a drug research trial, you can, in simulation, weed out the drugs that are not effective and then really focus on the ones that show that initial promise of interaction between the drug and your body. That interaction there is like the quantum mechanical piece.
Will quantum computers ever work? Well, we spend every day trying to make that true. Yes.
It's a lot of research and a lot of early demonstrations. Think of it like the first time an airplane flew. It did a 12-second flight. Our quantum computers are doing that early demonstration. What are quantum computers used for?
In the early days of classical computation, someone who was like high up in some company that was making computers said, I don't think computers will ever be useful. They'll be in some room in some university that some mathematicians can use to solve like esoteric problems. And boy, was he wrong. Similarly, I don't think that quantum computers will be an everyday computing resource, but I do think that there are many problems that if we could solve them efficiently using a quantum computer would fundamentally change how we operate.
I think we're still looking for applications. There's still this push to find useful algorithms or avenues. I think we're just starting to really figure out what the potential is.